So today we need to majorly start thinking about getting ready for this trip. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to take Ephraim's list from yesterday, banana and pumpkin eating thing. We didn't get the pumpkin eating thing because I don't know what he was talking about. We did get bananas. Anyway, I'm going to take this piece of paper, and the first thing I'm going to do is write down everything that we need to get done before we leave on Friday morning. And then I will go back and assign what days we're gonna do those things. Now, we don't usually go home in the middle of the school year. The circumstances of this year are a little bit different. I'm also trying to get a full week of school done on top of prepping for a trip for a week.
Whoa! No!
This is what I'm up against. All right, so I have my big long list. We're adding to it as we speak. Big long list. And then after lunch, we will decide what day we're doing all these things. And hopefully we can get in the car on Friday in good conscience and just drive off without worrying about all this stuff. I have a few more people who joined me now. Here, I have more people joining me for school now.
Hey.
Look, I have more people joining me.
Look at my
You look like you're thinking too hard. Now you just need to do your work. Here we go. Oh my goodness, your guys' school looks awesome. Look at your goal. Very good, Belle.
I'm working on this now.
Okay, thank you. Let's get back to work. Oh, and you're still upset because you have marker on your hand?
Yeah.
It's okay. It can wash off. It's never gonna wash off? Oh man. You're gonna have marker on your hand forever? Do you think? I don't think so. Oh, it's a little loud in here. What else is new, right? Because people are getting ready, but we are T-minus 2 days to this trip. I have my handy dandy list here. Got some good stuff done yesterday. Gonna cross some things off on my list. Did that. Oh man, I might have to write something down on the list just so I can cross it off because I forgot to put it on my list. That's no fun. One thing that I forgot to put on there is to get snow pants and boots and all that good stuff out. I don't think we'll need it while we're gone, but when we come back, winter will be right at our heels, so we'll be working on that. So today is another full school day. I might have to, someone is always singing. I might have to run into town again. I had a few things come up on a grocery list that I didn't get to the last time we were there. So that's no big deal because I also need to mail a couple of packages and pick up some stamps and all that good stuff. So probably heading into town at some point today. And yeah, so T-minus 2 days. All right, good morning. It is T-minus 1 day. We leave tomorrow. We've been doing a pretty good job getting everything done.
Eat.
You haven't eaten yet?
No.
Okay, I'll get you some food. Do you want a piece of sausage?
Sausage. I want sausage, eggs, and...
Well, this is not a restaurant, sir, but I have both of those things.
Yeah.
Okay, want sausage and eggs? Then maybe a little small bowl of cereal?
Sausage, egg, and cereal.
I see, okay. Sausage and eggs and cereal, maybe, we'll see. Anyway, we have a bunch of stuff to do. I have an unexpected trip into town tonight. We had a little issue yesterday when we went to the store. I got distracted. We won't talk about how I got distracted, will we? No, we won't. It's all good. We learned our lesson. Sometimes you're loud and sometimes you're quiet?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do a good job.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's just say I forgot a bag at the self-checkout of stuff that I paid for. So,
Oh, that's me too.
that's really cool. Yeah, you can say that at stores, right? Is that what you're saying?
That's yummy.
Yeah, that's right. We can say that, can't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. What don't we say at the store?
Yummy.
Oh, you can say that. But we don't say things like, I want that, do we? Yeah. You say, hey, that looks cool.
Or,
Ooh, Bella's looking pretty. What I was saying is, so now I have to go back to the store and see if I can't get my items that I left there. Hopefully I can. And then while I'm there, I'm actually dropping Aiden and Emma off at school because there's a concert tonight and we don't want to have 3 cars in town. So anyway, it'll work out. It's all fine. That means we gotta get going. Okay, we ran our errand. In case anybody needs to know, if anybody leaves a bag at the self-checkout at Walmart, or probably any other bag, they had written down, they had like a little receipt printed off and said, items paid for and left behind. Had a whole binder just for people like me. But then the bad news is, and maybe, I don't know why they do this, like they should at least... Bad news! It's not bad news.
It's good news?
It's good news. It's just news. Oh man, I forgot a little piece of your hair I might need to cut. Anyway, they had, instead of just like keeping the bag full of stuff for, I don't know, 48 hours so some poor mom, when she gets home, remembers that she left it, can come back and get it. I had to go back in the store and like get each individual thing. I had to make sure it was the exact thing with the exact code. I can draw on this now. Give me my pen. I'm not gonna draw my standards, you nut. Anyway, so that took a little bit of time because we had to go back in the store and find exactly what I bought. And this bag happened to be just a bag of random things. I had like some fingernail files, squeezable mayonnaise, a pair of jeans for Aiden. So anyway, I got to go through the whole entire store. So tip number one, maybe tip number one was write a list so you can keep your brain free for other things. Tip number two, stay on top of things the week that you're going to leave. It never fails that even though I stay on top of things, there is a rush at the very end because there's only so many things that you can do ahead of time. And this is like tip number 2.5. Maybe convince your family that they don't need to eat or wear clothes at all, about like up to when you need to leave for on a trip. I haven't figured that one out yet because everyone still needs to eat, everyone still has clothes they need to wear, and we're still doing school. One thing that I like to do as we're getting ready to leave on a trip is kind of have a staging area so that when I think of something that we need to pack, I just toss it. Our staging area is the guest bedroom, and so I just toss it in there. That way I know that I won't forget it because anything that's down there gets packed. Trying to pick up the camera as I'm grabbing things to pack that are things that have helped us on all car trips. So first one, I just grab a big pile of like Walmart bags or grocery store bags. That way whenever you make a stop, people can pass up their garbage, you can stick it in the bag, and you can try to keep the car somewhat clean. Or if crayons break or something like that. Number two, I actually need to still go grab it. It's just a big roll of paper towels. Number three, an actual towel. Inevitably, someone spills something. If you happen to have a kid who gets car sick, bring a bowl. We don't have one who gets car sick on a regular basis. I also don't want to not have this just in case someone gets sick on the road. And then one of the other things, I actually got these free for ordering something, so I'm just going to bring them. They're just antibacterial wipes. We don't do a whole lot of antibacterial anything. We just do plain old soap and water when we're at home. But when we're out and about, sometimes we end up using restrooms that we call no hand washers, which basically means that washing your hands, you would probably end up more gross than not washing your hands. So the kids have a list. Gianna is actually helping out a lot and going through and making sure kids get their clothes and then they bring them down on the bed. So right now, this is what the bed down here looks like, just full of stuff. This time, since I'm driving by myself, we are only going halfway both times. So we also are packing just one overnight bag, so we don't have to haul in all, I think we're taking maybe 4 bags between the 7 of us. So we'll just have one bag with clothes for just one night. So it'll be clothes, pajamas, all that stuff for just one night. We'll share a bathroom bag. One other thing that we do is we'll pack just gallons of water. We usually have water bottles for the kids, like reusable water bottles. And then when they run out, we just fill them back up again. So that way we're not buying water on the road because water at the gas station is ridiculously expensive, and we're not hauling water bottles into like rest stops and stuff because that can get disgusting. So we're almost done with laying things out. Usually the older kids, so this time it's just Veronica and Gigi, are going to get their own stuff. And then I basically approve what the little kids bring down, except for Gianna was helping me this time. So I shouldn't have to approve too much. Okay. The food situation. Oh, those are for the trip. You have more over here. We are giving the kids a quick snack because we have a concert that we're going to tonight and we're not quite ready for dinner yet. It is loud. Okay, I want to let you know what we're doing for food this time. So tomorrow we will be on the road during lunch. We're going to eat breakfast before we go, which is usually rare. We usually pack some breakfast burritos and eat on the road. But we don't have to leave super early because we're only going halfway, which is a super big treat. So this is what the food situation looks like for tomorrow. I picked these up before we went to South Dakota this summer. They're super handy. So we have a sandwich in there, some Teddy Grahams, grapes, cheese, and I think we're doing some...
I don't think these will fit in
I don't think they're going to fit in there
that big
either.
crunch.
Okay, just stick them in the whole snack bag then. Or actually, wait. Can you do this? Crunch those and put those there, maybe. And some cheese puffs. Yeah. Maybe.
Maybe. Here, I'll
I don't know. Okay, anyway. These are super handy because during lunchtime we put this in just a cooler bag, and then during lunchtime we just pass them back. Everyone has their own, and it was super handy. Oh man, look at that, Nika. You're my hero.
Be.
All right, Belle, you ready for the trip?
Yeah.
You have all your clothes downstairs?
I think.
You do. We did it for you. All right. Melissa's working on school stuff. Can you get your... Can you go grab... Actually, go grab a handful of pretzels. Go sit down and have a snack. Sit down and eat those, please. Okay. And then for snacks, instead of doing individual things, we just have this bag of a snack bag. Sometimes we do better about having fresh stuff with us. This time around, we're not. So we will have pretzels in here. We have gummy bears, Twizzlers, granola bars, some beef sticks, some vanilla wafers, and we're supposed to have popcorn, or, there we go. And some almonds and M&Ms. And I will also put some cups in there to put like trail mix and pretzels, things like that. We will not starve. We are just gonna pack one lunch and a bunch of snacks, and we will have breakfast with my cousin at her house. I don't know if that will need lunch for the second day because it's only about a 5.5 hour trip. So we have snacks, and we might pick up something fun on the road or something. So the food, the kids are excited about that. So the food situation is under control almost. Veronica's doing a great job. And then we'll fill up water bottles and put them in the refrigerator. So those are ready. We are so close. So this time we have a concert tonight. We might load up when we get home from the concert tonight so that everything is just loaded. But sometimes it's nice to leave bags out just for those like last minute things that we might have forgotten. We also pack a lot of activities for kids to do. So books and coloring things, stuff like that. And movies, I was getting to that. We do have a rule, usually it's no movies until after lunch, is that right? And that's when we're driving all 14 days. I'm sorry.
14 hours.
It's gonna feel like 14 days. That's when we are driving the whole way. So I'm not sure what our rule will be. But this is what we are doing for movies. We just have this one bag full of, do you need your note anymore?
I think
Oh.
I remember it. I'm good.
Are you sure? Okay. We have this bag full of all of our devices, headphones. We have computers for school. We have portable DVD players. Our kids don't have tablets or anything like that, so we don't do that. But we do have, I think we have an iPad that we're gonna stick in there from a bazillion years ago. It's probably one of the original ones, but it still works, so we're gonna use that. And that will be what we do. I think each kid picked out 2 movies, is that right? No. So 2 DVDs.
Well,
you guys picked out 2 DVDs?
I did.
You picked
I'm-
out
Can I
2?
show you with the headphones?
No, I saw them. You picked out 2 DVDs? Is that right? Okay.
I picked 2.
You picked out 2
So
too?
can you put
And then we're also putting movies on some things too.
Can you put Doors on the Dawn Shadow on your phone?
I'm not sure, we'll see.
Fifi loves Annie.
Fifi's gonna watch Annie.
Yeah.
How fun.
Yeah, we packed.
All right. Okay. It is almost 9:30. Actually, it's almost 9:20. The kids don't like it when I round up like that. We just got back from the concert, got kids to bed. We have a few more things. We're just cleaning up the kitchen. A few more things to do tonight. And we are gonna call it a night since we're not getting up super early. Oftentimes when we go back to South Dakota, we leave at like 4 in the morning usually, between 4 and 5. Since we're only going halfway, we're not doing that. So we are gonna just take time, hang out with, oops, sorry, making a bunch of noise. Hang out with the concert people when they get home. And yeah, see you in the morning.